Morning, welcome back to the channel. Today it's all about tyres. George still has the tyres that came with the car when I bought him back in 2021. That's not really a bad thing, they were new at the time I think. But they're starting to show their age and they've done some miles, so although the tread hasn't worn down, they're starting to crack and perish. So I think it's about time we change them. So I've got my tyre fitter Alan, and you've seen him before on the channel. He did the tyres on the tab not that long ago actually. So I've called him back in and we're going to get some tyres fitted to George this morning. Good times. So some time ago I decided not to MOT my car, so it's down to me to make sure this thing is safe on the road, and one of the things I want to address this morning is the tyres. Remarkably, I could have gone on eBay and bought a set of tyres, 4 tyres for 100 quid, but I'm not fitting Chinese rubbish because they're just unreliable, they're noisy and they're not safe, guys. So I've gone to Blockley Tyres. That's the same company Alex used for her ALLEGRO Peggy. They're decent quality rubber with the original tread pattern the car would have had from new, and I think they'll look spot on George. So I've got those. Well, I've got those here now, and my fitter Alan's going to come out this morning and give me a hand fitting those. So good times. Also, those of you who might have noticed, hashtag not my Lupo. That's going to become a thing. This is a friend's car. I'm storing it for him, and there'll be more of it on the channel hopefully coming up. So yeah, that's not mine, guys. I've not bought another car yet. So yeah, let's go have a look and see what I bought. Now George has actually got the wrong tyres on him at the moment. He's got 155 70-13s which fit, but they're slightly the wrong profile for the car. This is what I would have from new. They're 145 80-13s or 145 13s because they didn't do the 80 bit back in the day apparently. I learned that the other day actually. So 145 R13s, that's the correct profile and width and height for the vehicle, for an ALLEGRO at least. They're made by a company called Blockley Tyres. They do reproduction tyres with decent tread pattern, using old school techniques and just a better quality rubber, so much better than the cheap Chinese rubbish you can buy on eBay. Like I said, 100 quid would have bought me a set of 4, but I don't want to be driving around on those. These are only a little bit more than a mid-range tyre, so you know, for the sake of another, I think it was another 15 quid compared to the mid-range tyres, I've got something decent quality and it should hopefully last the vehicle. So like I said, Alex has got them fitted to her car. In fact, I think she's got on 2 vehicles. Yes, a Rover P4 and a ALLEGRO Peggy. So she swears by them, that's good enough for me. So we'll get these unwrapped and we'll get them fitted to George. Good times. You excited? I am. Right, so this is why we're changing them, guys. I'll show you that the edges start to split. There's a bit of cracking and perishing here. Not horrendous, but they have, yeah, actually saying that, that's pretty bad. Are these date coded somewhere? What's that? 4317, so if that's 2017, they're maybe potentially a bit older than I thought they were. You can see the cracking and yeah, so I think I've probably had my money's worth out of these tyres. Not that I paid for them, but doesn't mean they'll be on the cut. Thank you. Thanks for that. Does mean they'll be on the car a bit longer than I anticipated. This is a bit of an oddball. This is the spare wheel. It's a Rockstone tyre. But it's got a date code of 2014, which is even older. But this car wasn't on the road in that year. Not for several years afterwards. So maybe someone stuck a part worn one on there, maybe? I don't know. How strange. I'm confused. I just checked the opposite two on the other side and they're absolutely fine. Obviously there's wear to them, but they're not cracked and split like these two are. It's almost like the car's been parked in the sun with the sun just heating the tyres on a constant basis. I don't know. Anyway, I digress. We're going to change all four for peace of mind because we've got four to fit. The tyre fit is about half an hour away, so it's time for a cup of tea. Catch you in a sec. So Alan's just in the process of taking the old tyre off. And just like that, the old tyre's off. Just like that.
Just like that. That's it, isn't it?
I suppose at this point you'd be checking the state of the rim just to make sure that the wheel's okay and...
Weight coming off. There you go.
Yeah, the wheel rim shouldn't be too bad because I think they were powder coated a few years ago.
Yeah, they're not rusty or anything.
New tyre, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bit of lubrication. And on to the final stage, which is just bouncing up the wheel. 2 down, 2 to go, guys. That's better. Much better. Thank you.
Well, I'll just drop the pressures for you.
Thank you. I'll check the bearings on here. Ow. Job done.
Job done, that's it. Looks nice. Nice chunky block tyres, aren't they?
Yeah, they're called Blockley.
Yeah.
Right, all 4 tyres are done. My thanks to Alan for coming out in his sterling service. He's a legend, always reliable, always on time, and very reasonable. I'll give you a link to his website. He's on Facebook. I'll give you a link to his website in the video description. Right, test drive time, guys. How do they perform on the road? Right. Instantly, just turning around there, guys, much lighter on the steering. That's one thing Alex noticed when she took the car away from Blockley Tyres, so I got a bit of tyre squeal. For the first 1,000 miles they recommend you take it easy, then apparently after that you can drive it like you stole it. A new set of tyres makes a huge difference to a car, the way it performs, the way it holds the road. Instantly it's transformed it, feels so much lighter. I suppose the proof will be in the longevity of them. Another gloriously hot day, a bit too warm for me personally, but at least it's not raining. So tyre pressures, oh yeah, I know on the tyre pressures, on an ALLEGRO, wait for the light to go past. On an ALLEGRO, there should be 26 psi at the front and 28 at the back. I've gone for 28 all round, which is what I set the car at normally, so I find that works for me. So honestly, it probably doesn't make a lot of difference to 2 psi, but yeah. So just to recall, correct profile for ALLEGROs of this engine size are 145 8013s or 145 13s. I believe the heavier engine ALLEGROs like the 1.7 litre and 1.5 had the 155 tyres that George came with. What difference that makes to the tyres, I don't know, but or rather, what difference the weight of an engine would have on, I don't know. I don't know. Shut one of the windows, it's getting a bit noisy. Bit of a mystery, those tyres. I think they were obviously fitted to the car in about 2017. I thought that it had been in storage still longer than that, but obviously not. The reason why one of those tyres is a 2014 is that's the spare. I had to swap one of the wheels over when I first bought the car because the rim was actually buckled. So I went over to the spare and I've never changed it back. But someone might have stuck a part worn on it just to save money, I suppose. Dunno. Weird one that. Opened up a bit of a mystery. Should probably never going to get to the bottom of. Oh, I digress. So yeah, Blockley Tyres, thoroughly recommend them. I bought these on Alex's recommendation. She swears by them. She runs 2 cars and she had nothing but good experiences with them, so thoroughly recommend you check them out. I'll put their website in my video description. Yeah, I think the slightly taller profile is or are they taller? 155 70s versus 145 80s. Yeah, I suppose they could be taller, couldn't they? Narrow but taller, yeah. Yeah, transform the car. Riding so much lighter. It just feels lighter. The steering feels lighter. Anyway, you've probably fed up my face. I'll pull over and change the camera view. Just coming through Hordle now. Stop buying this bloody thing. Finally opened this road up again, that's good. This road's been closed for the last few weeks for building work. It's been a pain in the arse because of the diversions. But with the pier, it's back open. Good time. Oh, it's going to be time I head home for a cup of tea, I think. Right, you've probably seen enough of that. So that's going to do it for today's video, guys. Sorry for being a short one, just a bit of an update really. Thanks ever so much for watching, and I shall see you soon with some more content. Take care and check your tyres. See you soon. Bloody trains.